Hi everyone, today I want to show you my DIY project, a simple and affordable H-pattern shifter for sim racing. I wanted to create something that anyone can build on a budget without compromising the feel of the gears. I designed this DIY H-shifter to be robust, budget-friendly, and very easy to build. It's a fully downloadable project made for sim racers and makers. I will show you a full step-by-step tutorial to build your own. If you have a 3D printer in a few hours, you can build this at home. First, let's look at the parts you need. These are the three main parts of your shifter: the container, the part with mobility along the x-axis, and the part with mobility along the y-axis. Let's start. Glue the bearings onto each side of the part. These 19 by 6 by 6 mm ball bearings will press on the X mobility part, which will perform the neutral, forward, reverse steps. Let it dry. Now, fix the two springs on the main case. There are threaded holes for this. Be careful, the two springs are not the same size. Fix them in the right place. Connect the springs to the main pivot part. This part will guide your shift knob. Push the part inside the container and reverse the curvature of the tension springs. Place the ball joint in its slot. Then, use the M8 by 100 screw for the X-axis. Don't screw too hard, or you might damage the case. Stop when the screw head is flat. Adjust the spring tension so the knob stays perfectly in neutral. Apply grease on all moving parts to reduce friction. Fix the bottom cover. This is where the electronic board goes. Keep the holes clear for the cables. The wires will need to be brought out from the top in order to be soldered to the micro switches. Now screw the long M8 rod and tighten it with pliers. I insist on using pliers. This prevents the rod from unscrewing itself from the M8 female ball joint. Time for soldering. We are using a zero-delay arcade board. Prepare your wires and pass them through the bottom for clean cable management. Now feed your wires into the tunnels provided for this purpose and bring them out at the top. This will allow you to have clean cable management and not have to deal with the internal mechanics. Solder the wires to the micro switches. The same micro switch model exists with connectors that do not require soldering. Glue the micro switches in their slots. Use the guides to help you. Remember to check that each micro switch is working correctly. This will prevent you from having to replace them. Don't make a mistake about the correct direction of the micro switches. Apply more grease on the friction areas. Thick grease is recommended. Apply it to ensure smooth gear changes. Also apply grease to the ball bearings. Connect Y mobility part to X mobility part via the M8 rod. Mount the plate with the speed grid of your choice. 3 models are available. Install the compression spring using the 2 black centering pins. Screw your knob onto the M8 shaft. 2 are available for 3D printing. Check the neutral position. The stick must be aligned with the third gear. Now, fix the USB board and plug in the microswitch connectors. I recommend using double-sided tape to attach the card at the bottom. Plug each microswitch into the 2-pin connectors on the board. Then plug your USB cable into the 4-pin connector. Let's make it look professional. We will add a carbon fiber wrap. Just cut a piece of 500 by 100 millimeters. You can use a metal ruler with a scalpel or a utility knife. Use a square to ensure a perfectly straight strip. Completely cover your case with your carbon vinyl. You can use a plastic squeegee to avoid bubbles or correct imperfections. The shifter is almost done. Now let's build the desk clamp. There is a vise for front mounting and one for side mounting. We will only use the front version here. The vise consists of 3 main parts: the support, the hand knob, and the clamping plate. Glue an M12 nut in the slot. Screw the M12 knob through the nut and into the round plate. Now screw the hand knob to the clamping plate. A pre-threaded M12 hole is provided for this purpose. You can use this small hole to help you tighten your M12 screws properly and reach the stop. Fix the clamp to the shifter using 4 screws and nuts. You need to use 4 M6 countersunk head screws and 4 nuts and washers. And most importantly, in the correct order to avoid your shifter being upside down when you attach it to your desk. You can now mount your shifter on your desktop or your play seat. The maximum permissible thickness for the desk is approximately 25 millimeters. Now, let's tune the shifter. You can easily change the hardness of the knob. To change the feel, just add or remove washers. This will compress the spring and change the stiffness. You can change the gate. 3 models are available. You just have to remove the knob, the spring, the plate, and install the plate of your choice: 5 speeds, 6 speeds, 7 speeds. There are 2 3D printed knobs, but you can also buy one on AliExpress or eBay. Plug the shifter into a USB port. Test every button in the Windows controller settings. If everything is okay, you can start testing the shifter on your favorite simulation. So that's it. Our shifter is ready to race. If you want to build yours, the link for the STL files is in the description below. For only $43, the result is honestly incredible. The download includes STL files, step files, Arduino sketch, the bill of materials, and email support. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more sim racing DIY projects. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next project.